Hello, it's Randi Rhodes. Here's a clip from our show, and go to randyrhodes.com for the whole thing and a podcast. Buy a stinking podcast.
And I called you a friend. Thank you.
Oh, I thought they were not friends. I thought Mexico was not our friend. He said Mexico was not our friend. Believe me, he said Mexico was not. Oh, God, you poor, poor white nationalists. You poor, poor racists. I actually almost feel bad for you. Not quite, but almost. For your soulless, following of a racist, because here you have it. He wants to keep Mexican jobs in Mexico because when they flee overseas, it's bad for immigration in the United States because when Mexicans are not doing well, they flood over our border. So let's just agree to keep all the jobs in this hemisphere. Oh, crap. You got so hard. You got punked so hard. I bet you're black and blue. You should get tattoos of the black and blue mark that you just got up your, rear end there from Donald Trump. Man, that guy just porked you hard. He just really took advantage of you. I mean, like in a brutal, brutal manner. Ugh. You're going to have post-traumatic stress disorder after that one. That was just, wow, brutal. Holy crap, man. So nothing about Mexico paying for the wall because Mexico will never, ever pay for that effing wall, as they have said. Just some crap about a secure border. Just some crap about drugs got to stop. And that we need to do intelligence share, as if we don't do that now. I mean, this is just amazing to me. Amazing to me. He had absolutely nothing there. That was a big donut, goose egg, squat, zero, nada, zilch. That was empty, empty, empty. Vacío, vacío, vacío. That was nothing. There was no there. He went there saying that he was going to dismantle NAFTA. It was one of the worst trade agreements ever crafted. And, it's just horrible how we got shafted in NAFTA, and it's got to end. And he's going to end it, and he's going to renegotiate like all these new deals around the world and start from scratch, and we won't have any of these. And what did he say just there? NAFTA's a little rusty. We need to polish it up. We need to, keep it. Mend it, not end it. Oh, God, is that political? And then, we'll keep the jobs right here in the hemisphere. This is what I was telling you before he opened up his trap there, which is that Canada, the North American, that's NAFTA, the North American Free Trade Agreement is what makes Canada and Mexico our biggest customers for our exports. That's what it is. Now, if he wanted to dismantle it, there was his opportunity. There it was. But instead, he was like, I love the Mexican people. I think they're awesome. Just like last night, he was loving on African Americans. Now, what does that do for our rural communities? Donald, first of all, what was he doing in Everett, Washington? People in Seattle, you'll have to tell me what Everett is like. Does it seem to you to be a hotbed of, African American communities? Is it someplace where, there's a lot of immigration too? I'm not clear what that town is. However, I will say he went there as if he could win Washington State, which is just obscene if you gave him money. Because Donald Trump has one office here in Florida. A swing state, a big one. One office, and it's in Sarasota. It's not in Miami. It's not in Fort Lauderdale. It's not in Palm Beach, where he lives. Okay? It's in Sarasota, and it's not in Ocala. It's not the I-4 corridor. It's not anywhere near Kissimmee. It's not any place where he could swing the state. It's in Sarasota. And people that gave him the $82 million, which he never gives you credit for, he never says thank you. By the way, thank you for supporting our show. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Do more. It's the first of the month. I just wrote the checks for the next month, and I'm scared. Donald Trump sent a tweet last night. His tweet said to me, he's fallen short. Hillary's out fundraising. Did you get that? Yep. Hillary's out fundraising him. Well, the both of them are out fundraising me. That's got to stop. Because I am your voice. Although I alone cannot solve your problems. We need a good Congress. We need a good president. Oh, by the way, yesterday was the big change election. It was the big primary day. It was the big Florida and Arizona primary day, and it was the mandate for change, for the Trumpian change. It was the mandate to end all this corruption. It has to come to an end, Michael. So Marco Rubio won. Debbie Wasserman Schultz won. And who was the other? John McCain won. That's real change. That's a change election, baby. Woo! That's changey. That's so changey. We kept the head of the DNC. We kept Marco Rubio, who said he would never, ever, never, ever, 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 never, ever. How many times do I have to say it? I've said it 10,000 times. I've tweeted it. I've Facebooked it. I've said it in speeches. I've said it on debate stages. I've said it across America. I will never, ever, ever run for Senate again. Just won his primary for Senate.